Here we are. This is the delivery you've been waiting for. We teamed up with Robert Wilson Haulage in Scotland to bring this one across. And this is my giant purchase. One T20, two T20s, one Nuffield, and a second Nuffield. 465, Universal 4, petrol, and a diesel. Let's hope we can get these running. Should be some fun projects. That's the lorry unloaded. One Arctic emptied. And this is the lineup. I think the one that I want, that Nuffield 465, is probably in the worst condition out of the bunch. That Universal 4's, at least it's got 4 good wheels. And then the T20s, well, they seem to be in fairly good shape. Now, some of you might be wondering why the thumbnail picture was taken during daylight and the video of the tractors about to come off the lorry happened at night time. Well, I've got a little story for you. We sent the lorry up the road to turn at a crossroads. The lorry proceeded to turn, and the crossroads decided to give way under the lorry. So the lorry got jammed, and jammed properly. Now, I didn't get any videos of this whole fiasco, but I did get a few pictures, and I'll put them up right about now. But before I do that, I've got to say thank you to Gavin Gallagher for coming over with his digger and literally pulling us out of the ditch, because these would all still be sitting on a lorry in a ditch if he hadn't come and saved us. So, thanks Gavin, and if you need any digger or agri work done, go give Gavin a shout. He's a good lad. Anyway, there's the pictures, and we'll get to walking around the tractors after these pictures. Right, so we'll take a look around what we've got now. This is a Universal 4, I think 1952. Hasn't been run in a long time. I think 15 years ago this was backed into Sid's shed and left there. Now, most of it's complete. Radiator doesn't even look too bad. And the water has been drained out of it, so that's always good. Hopefully the block's not cracked. The steering wheel's in a funny spot though. I don't know how you use a steering wheel up there. I thought it was meant to be there, but anyway, I'm sure I'll figure out how to drive that. This will probably be the third last one that we try to do anything with. It seems reasonably straight old tractor, apart from the fact that the roof's missing and steering wheel's a bit iffy. We'll see. That'll be a willet start as well. Now, the reason that I bought all 4 of these tractors was because I wanted this one. Dad used to have a Nuffield 465 and he sold it. Passed through a couple of hands, and now a guy in a town about half an hour away from me owns it. I have tried to buy it back a few times, but he doesn't want to sell it, so it's his tractor now, I guess, and I'll just have to accept that. And I wanted one, so I bought 4 just to get one that was reasonably straight and original. And this is it. Of course, it's the worst out of the 4 tractors that I bought, but we'll fix that. Needs 4 new tyres for a start. But the engine looks not too bad. Tin works pretty straight on it. This light got damaged in transport, but sure, so happens things. I'll either build it up with a bit of epoxy or I'll buy a new fairing for it if I have to. I'm hopeful for this, but this will be the last one out of the 4 that I go to, because I need to get some money back, so we'll have to get a few of the other ones running and get them away. Nice straight mud guards on it. No rot in the mud guards. They're very hard to get, actually, mud guards for these 465s. No pickup hitch, but it's not the end of the world. It'll still pull a baler. Yeah, again, water's drained from this. Apparently, same as that other Nuffield, backed into the shed of this man's collection 15 years ago. hasn't been out since. So we'll get it tucked in and see at some point if we can get it up and running. Be nice to have it going for the summer, to turn some hay with it, maybe do some baling. Nothing like air-conditioned cabs in the summertime. Right, we'll head inside and we'll get a look at the two Fergies. Now, there's two Fergies came as part of the deal as well. This one's a little petrol. Fergies are in the best condition out of the two. They were last taxed about 10 years ago. Apparently they've been started every now and again since, but I don't know if that's the truth or not. No, the tin works nice and straight in the Fergies. This one's got a brand new set of tyres, this little petrol, which is good. Now, the problem I have with these is I can't figure out if they're 6 volt or 12 volt. I think this one's an original 6 volt because all the electrics on it look quite original, and it looks to be a positive earth. If anyone has any trick for figuring out if it's been converted from 6 to 12 volts or how to know exactly what it is, please let me know. And if anyone's interested in a Fergie after I get it running, also let me know. I'll have a lovely little petrol one and a lovely little TVO one for sale. Now again, this one's pretty straight. Very little rot on the mudguards and bonnet. A few dents in the bonnet, but sure, it's a tractor. This is the one that I can't figure out exactly for voltage, because it's got a new coil, new distributor, and it looks like it's being converted to negative earth instead of positive the way it should be. But I just can't figure it out. I have to go and do a bit of ploughing now in the next couple of days, so we'll get that done, and then I'll probably pull one of these girls back into the shed and see if I can get it going once I figure out what voltage they are. You see, it looks like a generator that's on that. 6 volt generator, not an alternator. I just can't tell. I need to do some homework. Maybe get a couple of manuals and do some looking. Oh, and this one, the clutch isn't working. I don't know why. It might free up after I get a bit of kind of heat into it from the engine. Sometimes if they've been sitting and you take them out and drive them for a while, the clutch will free up. Goes in and out all the gears fine, but put the clutch pedal down, it does nothing. Which is a pity, because this one's obviously the nicest out of the bunch. I'm hopeful. It's 4 good projects. Plenty of content. Hopefully everybody's going to watch along. And yeah, I think I might need a little bit of luck with some of these tractors to get them going, but mightn't be too bad with some of these. I've never actually worked on a petrol or a TVO before. Petrol should be fine. It's just the same as a car engine. TVO. Might be looking for some help and advice, but we'll see. Anyway, that is our biggest barn find that we've ever had. 4 tractors, 1 collection, all bought as a job, and hopefully all going to be got running. Can't wait to see that Nuffield going. Here's hoping it does well. And of course, if you're not subscribed to me, please give me a subscribe and follow along. It's not cheap to do all these projects, and it's very time consuming. So every subscription and view I get in YouTube helps, and helps keep the channel going. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next one.